Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your Game Master Darius. I probably should have gone to bed. I probably should have gotten something to eat. But alas, I have not had my Pathfinder kick, or my Kingmaker kick specifically, in a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna go down here to Nettle's Crossing. Sake remnants of a once well-built bridge crossing the Shrike River. The fate of a crossing and its creator, an engineer named Davik Nettle, is one of the dark secrets of the Stolen Lands. One day, the bridge was found destroyed, and Davik had gone missing under mysterious circumstances. Let's enter. See what's up. I want to see what's up. I forget how... I know how it goes in the tabletop that we were playing. I just don't know how the hell they do it in this. Yep. This was once Davik's home. Small house burnt down a dozen years ago.
I see something.
She saw something. Potion to resist cold, silver ring, an artificial flower. Merchant would pay well, apparently.
March on.
We are marching on quite well. Well, that's a zombie. The corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from the toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand, clenching a sinister-looking spear, is covered with scabs. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placing heavy on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin and trickles of ice-cold water run down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rises inside your head. There you are. So it was you who sent me those nightmares. Gurgling, deep-chested laughter pierces your skull, clouding your vision and flooding your ears. All else becomes muffled, as if you are trapped underwater. You shake your head to cast off the apparition. Who are you? Davik Nettle. A storm of bright images flashes before your eyes. A long time ago, this person, then a living man, came here from Burvoy, constructed a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment for those who crossed the river. How'd you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheeks. 3 men approach the house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm. The Stag Lord. Angry faces, a quarrel. Glint of an unsheathed sword. Suddenly the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of the house has unleashed his hounds. A burning smell stirs you awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling up the walls, the sound of breaking glass, the bitter cold night air. You're outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep in your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run, already in the middle of the bridge. The man in the antlered helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. What do you want from me? You see a vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear a muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. Don't you hate it when someone asks you to do something you were going to do anyways? Makes me want to do nothing, just to spite them. Why must I be the one who does this? You feel invisible fingers, cold as stone, draw aside a wet strand of hair from your forehead. Okay. Can't you kill the Stag Lord yourself? See the Stag Lord and his cutthroats trying to build a new bridge here, then running madly away from the rotting monster. Stag Lord has avoided this place ever since. Very well, I shall meet your vengeance upon the Stag Lord. The drowned man, who'd been sitting motionless, nods his head. Come later. Take the spear. So, I guess we'll get a spear if we kill the Stag Lord and come back here? But again, won't lie. Lindsay is right. Don't you just hate it when someone asks you to do a thing that you're gonna do anyways? Ancient Rostalandic coin. Alright. Something for collector, I suppose, later on. Because, like, even at work or in as you're like going to do the thing, it's like, this is a good time to take out the garbage, and then you go and start to take out the garbage, only for someone to tell you, "Hey, can you take out the garbage?" Well, now I'm not gonna. Riverine Rise, a prominent landmark. Riverine Rise can be seen from afar. A riverbank swelled here formed a quaint, picturesque hill. You know what? Let's try it. Let's check it out. See what's up. Alright, so we got a dead man asking me to make another person dead. Probably for vengeance. I don't mind the idea. Picturesque little hill, huh? I probably should have at least rested one more time just to get rid of the... Oh, that's a water elemental. That's a large water elemental. This could hurt. Especially if we keep on missing. It's not yet hit us, so I can't Vindictive Strike. Would y'all kindly stop rolling critical ones? I'm just saying, we might survive. Alright, Rage is a free action. Walk on over. Yeah, a little bit higher would still be very much appreciated, just saying. Wait, how the hell are they doing the math here? Attack roll result... Because what's popping up when they swing is not the result I'm expecting. That's it. Because, like, her AC is not an 8. But I digress. Rage. Swing. There we go. That is reduced. They do have a damage reduction. But it's only a 5. So I guess that's not too shabby. Kindly, please hit. Solo tech. Alright, you know what? Give me a moment. I gotta look up what the hell Solo Tactics does. Well, that's a little funky of an ability to be granted right off the bat. So, Solo Tactics makes it so as any teamwork feats, any allies are treated as nearby are treated as though having teamwork feats, although they don't get the bonus of having the teamwork feat. So, for the most part, it is currently useless until we start taking teamwork feats for her. Which, alright. Yep. 5. If you were just kindly 5 foot step away, so as you're not getting targeted by it. Ear-piercing scream. Made the fortitude save. That kind of sucks. Ow. That was a lot of damage.
Bring it.
Yeah, I can't do too much against this thing at the moment. Do I Dirty Trick? CMD. What is your CMD? Can we see your CMD yet? Combat Maneuver Defense, by the way, is what CMD means. Uninspected, uninspected. Damage reduction. Its CMD should be something like strength plus its base attack bonus. Or not strength. Bleh. Vindictive Smite allowed. Okay, I can. So I can use that. Should be a base of 10 plus base attack bonus plus strength or dexterity. It's got a strength of 20 And it's, I know that the size category also matters too, so I was thinking about popping one of these dirty tricks, but that seems like a terrible idea at the moment. So instead I shall drink a potion and smite. Okay. Not the most damage, but hey, damage is damage is damage. I know it can't be affected by hideous laughter, so... Ow. Amiri, please. Well, I can vindictive smite against it now. So as the charisma in paladin level. Oh. That could have sucked. And now both of you are not feeling all too good after that, which I can't blame you. Use a potion. Use another one. No, I'm totally not just trying to... Oh, damn. While in the menu, time does not pass. Oh, hello, dead person. Remove blindness. Lesser restoration. You know, if I hadn't already said, I should probably head to have a little a nappy nap in one of the various places. Nothing in there? Okay. I'd say it's only 1 point. I'm not that worried about the 1 point. I think that's all she wrote for this particular part of the map. Maybe there's going to be another quest that leads us there. You're like, hey, do this thing there. Do I go to the Sycamore? I don't really want to go to the Sycamore. The Sycamore is going to be a big-ish thing. And this just connects. And let's go to the ford. To reread, this ford is the heart of the woods. In the heart of the woods is one of the best places to cross the Thorn River. Most traders and travelers choose the Thorn Ford for passage, attracting bandits to the place as well. Actually, if this is going to be where the bandits are going to be, do a quick rest.
Hey, book kid. Want to hear a story about hunting a saber-toothed owlbear? That was a good hunt.
A saber-toothed owlbear? But Amiri, owlbears don't have teeth. They have beaks.
Silly Amiri. Well, got an excellent meal. Alright. Onward into the Thornfold. We've been told that this is where the bandits made camp, so from here we might be able to tell where the bandits make dark. Where the bandits might make themselves, call themselves a home. Another Rostelandic coin. Surely those are going to be important. And I'm not just kind of seemingly pointlessly collecting them. Maybe. Fjord the river. Consider the river been fjorded. Oh, hello. That is scorched fragment of a necklace. Face of lost power. Seems you have found a shard of a destroyed artifact. Find all the fragments, an artisan will, with enough skill, could restore it for you. Curious.
This requires your attention.
That is indeed a trip. if you will.
Applause, please.
You've been applauded. Herbs and spices. I do like herbs. Hello. Bandits' belongings are piled together in a messy heap. Find a cache under all the clothes and blankets. Opening the lid of a small hollow, find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the side reads, "Wine for the Stag Lord. Don't you dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure you rot." Poison the wine. Oh, hi. You see a tall, broad-shouldered man with prematurely gray hair and decisive face. Everything about him, his stance, his features, his intonations, radiates confidence. "I'm not here to listen to your complaints or your crazy plans, Kressel." Oh, hey, that's the lady that ran away. "We cannot fight Restov. Leave Jamandi's messenger alone and follow your orders. You probably haven't even burned down that old house the Stag Lord seems to hate so much." "Is the Stag Lord just going to hide in the fog forever?" she hisses angrily. "If we don't show them our strength, they'll think these lands belong to them. When are we going to do something worthwhile? Something more than just stealing from these spineless hogs?" She stops as she notices you. "Damn it." The man turns at you calmly. "Ah, you must be the guests from Restov. Well, I always have preferred to solve things face to face. I'm Akiros Insmort, the Stag Lord's right hand. We should talk." "Just what do you want to talk about?" "I'm sure you've heard many stories of the Stag Lord and his people. You probably think we're flesh-eating madmen. We're nothing of the sort, I assure you. We essentially want the same as those who sent you. Ownership of this land and the right to take payment from those who live and work here. The Stone Lands aren't part of Brevoy, despite what anyone may think. My commander has as much right to this land as Germandia Dori. I personally forbade Kressel's people from harming the owners of the trading post. They paid on time and worked dutifully, at least until you showed up and disturbed things. But despite that, does this really need to end in violence? Restov is too far away to be able to effectively control these lands, and I don't want to lose any of my people. So please, leave the Stag Lord be, and leave in peace." Jesus. Why not turn that around? No matter what you say, Akiros, the Stag Lord's not some ordinary ruler of an ordinary country. He can barely control his gang, and neither can you, or you wouldn't be arguing with Kressel in the middle of the woods. You both seem like reasonable people who simply choose the wrong leader. Leave him or help me find his fortress, and we can part in peace. A valiant effort, but no. Just your charm and the ghost of the ferocious Germandi won't be enough to make me turn traitor. Well, and please, think of my words. Well, I tried. Something in your words seems to have impressed Kressel. She frowns for a moment, then spits. Fine. I won't cut your throat, for now at least. But I also won't kneel to some Restov upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind, or have you been listening to Svetlana? Svetlana asked me to show you mercy. I don't know why. She frowns, then looks away. Mercy, huh? Haven't heard that in the Stone Lands for some time. Alright, here's my piece. Stag Lord's been spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than on what's going on around him. If you won't answer to some insult from Restov crook like Germandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead, do whatever you're going to do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The man places a ring in your hand, then leaves. Hey! Oh. I actually didn't see the other bandits there. Whoops. Watchtower. Bandits seem to have planned to seriously secure this place. Oh, John! You see a dark-haired man of about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Aristil, someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Kavkin. I'm a priest of Aristil from Gaunt. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river, said they wanted to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Aristil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. Well, how did you come to these lands, Jod? I was led here by visions, sent by the Elk God, Jod says with veneration. Aristil showed me that somewhere in the wildlands is the Temple of the Elk, an ancient shrine, forlorn and desecrated. Saw the ruins of the temple and the shadows of the predator lurking in Sorcerer's fog. I felt the echoes of the vicious rituals performed at once blessed place. I've no doubt Aristil revealed all this to me so I could stop the ungodly sorcerer that's dedicating the temple. Where is this temple? That's... I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. I only know that the temple is somewhere near the Gnarl Marches, but I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself, what with bandits lurking around every corner in this place. Well, glad I could help you. He mutters to himself, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times. To be as surprised to meet an honest man as to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I'm exhausted. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future, once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you ever need to be healed or blessed. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given to me by Aristil on my own. How can I search for a temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg's trading post to rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come and forward old Jod. My gratitude will know no bounds. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ooh, recipe for sweet pancakes. Getting pancakes. It is locked, or was locked, maybe. Meat, silver earrings, stuff and things that were probably looted off of other people. So at the least that was kind of Kressel, you know. Kept the wedding ring just so as it was probably not pawned off or melted down or anything. I do think though that I might have to be heading back to the place. So the way that was dealt with in I don't know, the way that was dealt with in the Kingmaker game that we had been running for the better part of like year and a half, 2 years, I'm not sure.
Done.
It is done. Kressel was... I don't even remember us making any checks to... Oh, hello. Oh, it was a summon monster trap. Alright. Dealt with.
No stopping now.
The... Kressel did not want to join us and was very much an evil character. Like, she had no remorse for what she had done, it seemed like, and would execute her. It's like, if she was not going to do any good or even try to trick us and being all like, oh yeah, no, I'll be a good person. Nah, nah. Sturdy cart with weapon marks along the sides. Ooh, hello. An unidentified ring and a masterwork heavy flail. Ah, another ring of protection. I can give that to either Amiri or to probably Valerie, I won't lie. Valerie. Actually, which one of you has the worst of AC? 15. Oh, because you're wearing hide. That's right. How the hell have you not been hit? Miss 15 freaking armor class. Let's give you chainmail then. There we go. Only +4 to attack. Oh, right. So the thing about her ginormous sword is that, yes, it's a +1 sword, but it's also oversized for her. So she's taking a -2 just to wield it. She really, really wants whatever the hell she hits to be dead. Alright, in which case I guess you're going to get this ring of protection. This time. Jesus. I forgot about that penalty to the ginormous sword. But yeah, so in the tabletop when we ran this, Kressel was just an evil bitch. And she didn't even hide it. She was like, oh yeah, nah, I'm gonna continue to be an evil bitch. And I was like, well, I guess you die now. Examine the old hut that the Staglard's interested in. Remains of a small house accompanied by an old stone altar hidden deep in the woods. Local hunters sometimes use the place for shelter and try not to think too hard about who built it and why it was abandoned. I'm now curious about that, but now I want to... I'm going to finish the quest to help give Svetlana her ring. When in doubt, save. I doubt myself all the time, otherwise I'd be... If I did do that, though, I'd be saving 24/7. Alright. Ring of protection's nice, though. Oh. Oops. Listen, well, since you've dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a foul swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar. As big as a bear and wicked as a devil. Locals call him Tusk Gutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Beckel Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. We put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Oh, I can already see where this is going with Little Miss Big Sword. Maybe you will rid us of the monster. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? Well, I bet I can chop off Tusk Gutter's snot with a single swing. Come on, let's go find out. Alright, let's go kill this Tusk Gutter. Miri gives you a wide grin and slaps your shoulder. Right, that's the way I like to do it. That's the way I like it. Let's do it. Hey, Miri. Hey, Miri, trying to talk to you. Hey, fine.
How may I serve you?
Hey, Jod. I need the help of a cleric. Maybe. Woo. So, that's a lot of expensive scrolls. So the downside right now is that, yes, he sells a plethora of divine scrolls, particularly cast by a cleric. One small problem with that, we don't have a cleric. Like, at all. At the moment, anyways. I'm gonna sell that orc double axe. I'm not gonna use it. Ooh, yep, quarter of the price. Oh, the random bits and bobs. That's what that button does. I thought it was like, oh, you wanna... Yeah, okay. You wanna sell the... not the unimportant stuff, but the stuff that is... whatever. Point is, we can sell it. Scroll of Atonement. Yeah. We don't have a cleric. It might be in what's her face's spell You basically cannot cast a spell from a scroll unless that scroll would be on your class's spell list. So yes, we could have Lindsay get some of these scrolls, but kind of pointless at the moment. We're gonna talk? Alright, spill it, I'm listening. Why do you want to kill this tusk gutter so much? He's a monster. We kill monsters. What's here so difficult to understand? Alright. Talk. When are we doing some monster killing? After we talk to Svetlana and be like, hey, Svet. Here's her ring, Svetlana. Kressel gave it to me. You haven't managed to convince her not to fight. I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Kressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irina. For all this, she was the daughter of my mother and second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets, hanging out with a bad crowd. Till the day she passed, Mother complained about Irina constantly. Back then, it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Rostov. Father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try to help Irina. I brought her here to the Stonelands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. Stories and rumors from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how he was a real leader, unlike Rostov's softies. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she's participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mother's memory, I'd like to believe that. Woo, free supplies. Well, that was worth it, I think. If only because of the additional stoof. Prove your worth. That'll be fun. God. Find the temple. Go Tusk Gutter. Do I focus on Tusk Gutter first, or do I find the temple first, or do I... I have a plethora of things I could do. I know I said, oh, I should go and deal with, what's his face's, words, things, stuff. I should deal with the cabin first. But now I'm thinking, do I want to deal with the temple? Do I want to deal with Tusk Gutter? Tusk Gutter would be pretty interesting, if not fun. Where is Tusk Gutter, anyways? There's the plains, 2 rivers. That's the oak. Bulgard hunting grounds. That's the ancient tomb. Oh! Tusk Gutter is all the way over there. I mean, I could do it, it's just... yeah. I probably should have tried this route just to cover that. You know what? We'll deal with that house that apparently, what's his face? Stag Lord doesn't like. Oh my god. Abandoned hut. This should probably maybe almost suck. I'm not sure. There was no fog that I remember in the tabletop. No hut that I remember anyways. Hi there. You are here. Please follow me. You doing the RP walking? Doing the RP walking. Father, please. I looked for the herbs you asked for. They were just enough to... Silence. Do you forget the rules? To speak when I say. You do as I say. Disobedience will be a punishment. But Father, 3 times. Enough. I can't. Enough. I got a feeling that maybe the Stag Lord did not have a good upbringing. Rotted wooden racks long ago used for drying herbs. Staircase decayed and collapsed long ago. Can't be climbed. Oop. Yoink. Potion. Another potion of a large person. Don't tempt me with a good time, game. So what it is like... Oop. Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You'll never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power. Or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I'm not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough. I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you do as I say. You speak when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment. Always. Ah. Small deserted timber shed. Topaz ring. Fancy. Locked. Indeed. That's why I want you to open it. Not. Oh, you tempted me with a good time. It's masterwork. That +1 is going to be invaluable. It's masterwork. Much as more of a great club user.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
Seems that only you can see or hear the nymph.
Not many have heard a voice from above, and fewer still are those who followed it to a positive outcome.
Tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
Tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more. Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. But plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers. Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet.
You'd be willing to share the details of your story about these evil powers, the enchanted forest, the monsters.
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
I had strange visions. A young man, an old druid who tortured him, and they exchanged roles.
Yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
I'll return later. Farewell.
I will be waiting.
Yep. Abusive parental units.
I found something
Hello. Token of a Dryad. Memento of times long past, well-grounded antiquities collector may pay handsomely for it. Probably. I don't know if I just randomly would sell an old thing from a Dryad. Apparently deserted house. Hello.
Follow me.
Nugra's lost note. Went to the old temple of the elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. It used to shine once, and now is hollow and horrible now. He spy on me. Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide.
You come again. Did you find something?
Literally just found it, but okay. I found the druid's notes. They mention a temple of the elk. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the stag god. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope. Then hasten. Time is of the essence.
Okay. I was unsure whether or not there was anything else to the conversation. Alright, so... Oh, hello. That's a big old puppy. A warg? Okay, wolf. Treasures. Skin? Damn it. Tenderloins, though. Oh, that was all the goods that were in there. Ooh, wait. Ground near the chest is covered with culinary herbs they dried out long ago. I thought there might be something else in here. Yeah, when playing this on the tabletop, the actual tabletop, I think we got a very Cliff Notes version of this of the Stag Lord's origins and his cruelty and all that fun stuff. Mind you, by the way, I do not remember a lick of any of this from when I had streamed it so long ago. I pretty much remember Tartuccio, and that was about it. And I won't lie when I say that the knowledge of Tartuccio bled into the actual tabletop too. Like, oh, Tartuccio, you're a thing. You must die. For first chance that dude gave us actual reason to kill him, yeah, we went on that. Oh, the Technic League. Oh, goody. A group of well-armed fighters approaches. One of them raises their voice, pointing at you. Hey you, stop right there. Kalana, look at this one. Will he do? Group's leader lays her cold and watchful eyes upon you. This one? I suppose, but I don't like his snout. He studies your companions carefully but nonchalantly, as if examining goods at a market. Listen, you tramps, we're from the Technic League. Our slave died and we needed a replacement. One of you will be coming with us. The rest of you are free to go. I advise against resistance. It will be a quick trick to kill every one of you. Choose now which one you will give. Just... no negotiations with slavers. Big mistake. Yes. I have no problems with murdering slavers. Is it even murder if you murder slavers? Is it right to call it murder at that point? Inspire courage. And move a little bit this way. Slavers, huh? Rage. This guy. 2? Oh, I read the attack, not the damage. Damn. Oh no. A wolf. Ah, damn fear effects. Die. You are a rather tanky individual. Why don't we put a into that? You have crossed paths with the Technic League. It shall be your undoing. Alright. Shoot this guy.
This is where I step in.
You? The hell is your HP? You are still living. Well, sadly, fear effects suck. Shaken. As long as we are within, I think, line of sight of this individual, we are going to take that -2 penalty. But it's also a mage, so... Okay, that was a little bit risky of me there. Oh. No action left. Miss. Well, that sucks. Vindictive smite against this guy. What? I didn't see. Did one of those dudes die already?
Tear them apart!
Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. You are way too far away to cast Cure Light Wounds on you. What is your HP right now? -4. Well, it's prepped. Well, that was weird. Alright. Take the ad up. Might as well take the ad up there as opposed to when I go to heal him. Yes. How did you miss? I was prone and everything. Yeah, the real challenge of that was less surviving, more just freaking bastards being bastards. Also, ow. Dude's got some really lucky hits on us. And of course we're over encumbered. It's because of the scale mail, ain't it? 1 second. I'm gonna do the oldie looking through and being all like, well, that's useless, that's useless, that's useless. But wait. Yeah, that abandoned mail. I think I recall that there is in fact a place that we could be dropping off this stuff in the at Oleg's. I think it's the chest that was next to the bed. Problem is, I keep on forgetting that that's the thing I could have done. I'm so over-encumbered. Let's ditch the tower shield. I don't care for it. Hide armor. We're talking equipment that is not going to get us much in the way of money in the first place anyways. As much as I would love to do just that, just sell it all off right now. If I collect it all again, we're going to be slowed. I'm stupid like this. The insidious henchmen of the ominous Technic League have disappeared into the thick wilderness of the mysterious stolen lands, but not for long. Soon we'd be upon them. First, though, we'd have to pick up the trail. To do that, Lindsay would have to roll pretty high on any of these. Tried to find anyone who could have seen these despicable people. Failed. Sadly, the wild woods of the stolen lands are not like city streets where you can talk to passengers or passersby, go to the tavern, question the drunkards, and order a beer. In the whole area, we only met a single mushroom gatherer who seemed suspicious that we were armed, turned around, and ran. No one is going to help us, so we try an Arcana check. Hey, we easily realized that the spell Kalana used to flee has a small range, no further than 600 feet. We checked our surroundings in this range and quickly found the place she teleported to, as well as a trail leading from there. Inspired by our success, Lord? Oh god. Yep. As I had written before, the stolen lands are a mystery covered in a thicket. Not just any thicket, but an especially dense one. The henchmen of the ominous Technic League, who, as we recall, are insidious, use this particularity of the landscape to cover their trail. We wandered in the forest for a long time, soaked our feet in a swamp, and got scratched all over by wild raspberry. But alas, we found their camp. Oh, I guess we're gonna jump right into that part, huh? Are we, or can we travel for a bit? I'd kind of like to go back to Oleg's now. But yeah, we found the camp. Okay, cool. Temple of the Elk, that's what that is. Ah, that's where you are. For now, though. Probably should have rested. Oak that strayed. Hold up. This lonely oak in the heart of the pine grove looks like a wandering stranger in the foreign land. I will consider going there once we have sold and stored everything that we need. Well, don't need, rather, I suppose. Yeah, not unlike, that encounter was very much not unlike, how the actual tabletop tournament responded to the situation when it was like, oh, slavers! They die now. Well, got some experience from the situation. We have a visitor, Jod. Yeah, I already spoke with Jod. Show me your wares, because I have stuff that needs a selling. Casual stuff first. And then just all this pointless armor. And this flail. I kind of want to keep the banded mail because you never freaking know. At the same time, you just never freaking know so much. Oh wait, wasn't one of these composite? Yeah, this one. Keep that. Is there? Okay. I thought there might have been a way to make it so as you can hold off on trying to sell something by like favoriting it or something, but nope. Fire this item and exploring the abandoned huts. I'm not gonna sell those coins because they seem important. Important enough anyways that the game is going to go, hey, that's a neat thing you got there. Don't get rid of it. I suppose I might just end up using the Earthbreaker for a time. As much as I do love the aesthetic for this particular character, when it comes to the Great Club, it's like too... Now, I must not deny the aesthetic. Great Club get. Sell the old one. We can sell that S-Talk +1 as well, I think, because I don't think I'm going to use it all. What is it? It's finesse wielding. It's +1. That's it. Sell it. There. Turned a little bit of a profit. Excellent. And I'm covered in my own blood. I was about to say, it's like, why am I covered in so much blood? Oh, wait, that's right. I was dying not long ago. Balls. Alright, I'll probably at the least put away... Well, equip this. So as it's readily available. The reason I want to keep the composite one is that the composite makes it so as I can add my strength modifier, even in part, to my attack roll. Or to the damage roll, rather. Do I care about the light or heavy cross? I'll sell that one. Yes. Ooh, potion of vanish. Remove blindness will be good. I don't mind me as I'm trying to do some positive energy that cures. Yeah, gonna give that to Lindsay. Pretty sure I'm fairly certain that through a good majority of this adventure, I'm not going to ditch any of these three characters simply because I like them. Lindsay. Yeah, personal stash. I've used this for a while now. I'm gonna toss these in here. Yeah, I'm gonna toss those in there just to make sure something stupid doesn't happen to them. God knows that has happened way more times than I care to recall. Right, I want to use the bed. Rest. And then I'll save and call an episode because I just looked at how long this video is going. I think when we return, we're going to go to the temple. Because it now eludes me. And hey, it's actually daytime. Go figure. Yeah. Save, call an episode. When we return, I think I'm going to attempt, anyways, to go to the temple because God knows when the hell random encounters are going to happen and how long those random encounters happen. Because like I was keen on the idea of going right to that temple after dealing with the little hut there. Alas, the game was like, nah, bruh. Here's the Technic League. Have someone else to hate. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.